Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your favorite English bulletin, The News. We are broadcasting live on TVT studios here in Lomé. Today's headline. The fourth edition of the Forum on Trade and Investment has been launched here in Lomé, Togo, bringing together government officials, business leaders, and investors from the United Kingdom and Francophone West and Central Africa. The event highlights opportunities for economic cooperation, investment, and sustainable growth, and the President of the Republic and the President of the Council, for Esseznanya Singbe, outlined Togo's vision for renewed cooperation, emphasizing 5 key pillars. Stay with us, we'll bring you all the details shortly. It is always a pleasure to have you join us. In a ceremony marking the strengthening of Togo's international partnerships, the newly appointed ambassadors of Canada, Pakistan, and Ghana presented their letters of credence to President Jean-Lucien Savée de Tove on Wednesday, November 12, 2025. Each diplomat reaffirmed their country's commitment to fostering closer collaboration with Togo. Our Chugan has more details in this report.
Diplomatic activity was in full swing this Wednesday at the presidency of the Togolese Republic, where 3 newly accredited ambassadors officially presented their letters of credence to the President of the Republic, Jean-Lucien Savée de Tove. First to be received was Mrs. Miriam Montrage, Ambassador of Canada to Togo, based in Accra. The diplomat reaffirmed the strong ties of friendship and cooperation between Ottawa and Lomé. A former Director General for Inclusive Growth, Governance and Climate Action at Global Affairs Canada, Mrs. Montrage expressed her commitment to promoting new areas of cooperation that will bring tangible benefits to the people of both nations. She holds a master's degree in public administration and policy and has served with the Canadian Human Rights Commission, the Privy Council Office, and the Canadian Commission for UNESCO. She was followed by Mr. Najib Durrani, the new ambassador of Pakistan to Togo, also residing in Accra. He expressed his gratitude to the head of state for the warm welcome and the courtesies extended to him. A former ambassador of Pakistan to Lebanon and former consul general in Dubai, Mr. Durrani embodies a pragmatic diplomacy aimed at diversifying his country's partnerships. The third envoy to present his credentials was Mr. George Kofi Mfojo, ambassador of Ghana to the Togolese Republic. The representative of Accra in Lomé recalled the deep historical, cultural, and human bond uniting the two neighboring nations and reaffirmed his commitment to further strengthening bilateral cooperation. The triple audience, marked by solemnity and cordiality, reflects the dynamism of Togolese diplomacy and its growing engagement in strengthening bilateral relations on the international stage.
The fourth edition of the Forum on Trade and Investment is underway here in Lomé, bringing together high-level representatives from the United Kingdom and Francophone West and Central Africa to strengthen economic cooperation and sustainable development. In his opening address, the President of the Council emphasized innovation, collaboration, and sustainable growth as key drivers for future prosperity. Kwesi Gley has a summary of his speech.
Monsieur le Président de l'Assemblée nationale, Monsieur le Président du Sénat,
the fourth edition of the Forum on Trade and Investment between the United Kingdom and Francophone West and Central Africa opened in Lomé, Togo, on the 12th of November 2025, marking the first time the event is hosted on African soil. In his opening speech, the President of the Council described the occasion as a symbolic milestone in the partnership between the United Kingdom and Francophone Africa. A partnership, he said, that is now rooted in African realities, in its youth, its energy, and its ambition. He outlined 5 key priorities that define Togo's vision for this renewed cooperation. First, to open a new chapter in economic relations by moving from aid and donation to genuine partnerships based on investment, innovation, and value creation. Second, to make infrastructure a lever of sovereignty, growth, and competitiveness, with projects that are well-designed, well-financed, and productive. The modernization of the port of Lomé, energy networks, and logistic corridors, he noted, already positioned Togo as a strategic hub between Africa and the world. Third, the president called for stronger support to local entrepreneurs, especially young people and women. He urged British partners to promote investment in African SMEs through access to finance, training, and innovation partnerships. The fourth priority is green growth and digital transformation, seen as the twin engines of Africa's future prosperity. The president emphasized that every investment in clean energy or technology should also benefit people by creating jobs and fostering inclusion. Finally, he highlighted regional integration as the key to unlocking Africa's full potential. Through the African Continental Free Trade Area, he said, Francophone and Anglophone market can connect, attract sustainable investment, and build shared prosperity. In conclusion, the president invited British investors to look beyond traditional sectors toward the green economic, digital finance, and creative industries. Together, he said, the United Kingdom and Africa can transform resources into wealth, projects into prosperity, and cooperation into a shared future.
Ensemble, nous allons transformer nos ressources en richesses, nos projets en prospérité et notre coopération en avenir partagé. Je vous remercie.
And prior to his speech, the president of the council was warmly welcomed upon arrival at Hotel de Février, where the 4th edition of the Forum on Trade and Investment is taking place. Let's watch. And indeed, the 4th Forum on Trade and Investment between the United Kingdom and Francophone West and Central Africa opened yesterday morning in Lomé, Togo, bringing together over 600 public officials, investors, and business leaders from across the region. Held under the high patronage of the President of the Council for Asazuna Nyasingbe, the forum under the theme Success Breeds Success provides a platform to explore new avenues for trade, investment, and regional cooperation. Our Shigan tells us more on the opening ceremony of the forum.
Lomé, Togo's capital and a major regional economic hub, is hosting the 4th UK Francophone Africa Trade and Investment Forum. The event brings together leaders, investors, and business executives to shape the future of trade and investment between the United Kingdom and the Francophone countries of West and Central Africa under the theme Success Breeds Success.
It's about connecting pragmatic ambition with practical financing, project preparation with procurement pathways, a lot of P's, and local opportunities with United Kingdom capability. so that the ideas which people have become investable projects, and the investable projects translate into jobs, exports, and impact. So the shared message from Lomé, I hope, at the end of our 2 days will be clear. The United Kingdom and Francophone Western Central Africa are not merely open for business, we are creating business together. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may just say a little bit about the UK's approach, it's based on what we call the 3 Ps.
Excellence, Monsieur le Président du Conseil, votre leadership affirmé rassure.
Excellencies, Mr. President of the Council, your leadership continues to inspire confidence both nationally and internationally and is a source of pride for all Togolese citizens. Honorable Ben Coleman, Special Envoy of the British Prime Minister, the Togolese government expresses its sincere gratitude to His Majesty's government. In just 4 years, the Forum on Trade and Investment between the United Kingdom and Francophone Africa has become a result-driven platform. UKF's support to the region has grown from €4 million to over €1 billion in 5 years, reflecting the increasing trust of British partners in Francophone West and Central Africa. This year's edition, themed From Success to Success, represents a shared ambition, a resilient Africa, and a fair partnership built on mutual respect and dignity. The deal rooms will offer an ideal space to present transformative projects whose financing and implementation will bring tangible impacts.
Tout leur sens à cet événement.
To mark this first ever edition of the forum hosted on African soil, a memorandum of understanding was signed, committing over 250 billion CFA francs to support key sectors such as agriculture and digitalization across the continent.
And after the forum's opening ceremony, several panels of discussions were held. The first focused on progress achieved within the framework of the partnership between the United Kingdom and African country. Kwesi Gley tells us more.
Under the guidance of President of the Council for Esosuna Nyasingbe, the first panel of the 4th edition of the Trade and Investment Forum was officially opened. The discussions focus on the progress made in economic cooperation between the United Kingdom and Africa, with a particular emphasis on investments. Panelists highlighted reforms undertaken in their respective countries to make their economies more competitive and attractive to foreign investors. The Deputy Minister in charge of Investment Promotion and Economic Sovereignty noted that despite these efforts, challenges remain, challenges shared by many African states. The discussions in Lomé are expected to identify concrete solutions, fostering a win-win partnership between the United Kingdom and Africa.
Focused on Togo, the second panel provided a platform for government representatives and foreign investors to discuss the growing economic opportunities the country offers and its commitment to attracting sustainable investment. Kwesi Gley tells us more.
How are Togo's economic reform reshaping its investment strategy? This was a central question during the second panel, which focused on the country's opportunities. Among the 5 areas where the United Kingdom seeks to support Africa's digital development stand out a field in which Togo has made significant progress through a 3-pillar strategy.
Le premier pilier, c'est vraiment ce que nous avons appelé les fondamentaux.
The first pillar focuses on the fundamentals with the deployment of infrastructure. The second pillar emphasizes inclusion, always asking, digitalize for what purpose? For us, digitalization is a tool to better integrate citizens into society and the economy. The third pillar is value creation, generating wealth. Today's forum is centered on investment, which requires access to substantial financial flows.
Sur l'investissement, et l'investissement, c'est vraiment de pouvoir disposer de flux financiers importants.
Togo offers undeniable advantages for investors, including political and institutional stability, transparent economic governance, and progress in digitalization.
And after participating in the panel discussions, the president of the council took his leave. Let's take a look at footage of his departure from the forum. That brings us to the end of today's edition. Thanks to my wonderful team and to you, cherished viewers, for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates. Have a wonderful evening. Until next time, goodbye.